Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned over the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments to make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up
three
or
different
to
flights.
discipline the
Yes, he
players.
tried
You gotta make
to
sure
essentially
that the coach
escape.
makes
This is the
proper
same place where they
adjustment.
caught Diddy at the Miami airport, and they ended up stopping him in his tracks because he was potentially doing the same thing. What Lil Durk tried to do here is to outsmart the feds. I'm sure he got some type of information that the feds were closing in on him, so he booked 3 separate flights. One was to Dubai, one was to Switzerland, and one was a private jet to Italy, in order to outsmart the feds, to have them guessing where is he actually going. But hey, they caught him 1 hour before he was set to leave. Durk then that night was taken to Broward County Jail, and he is set to be deported to California because that's where the murder happened. He got charged on murder for hire. Interesting thing about the murder for hire charge is that it comes with 3 different sentencing, and it all depends on what happened to the person that was said to be murdered. The first time is 0 to 10 years, and that's just plotting to do. Not entering the person, not murdering them, in 0 to 10 years of being caught before anything happens. The second one is you face 10 to 20 years if you actually injure the person.
Driving to the basket.
And the last one is you face life or death in prison if the person actually gets killed. In this case, the person did get killed. And who is the person? Before we continue, I want to give a shout out to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Factor makes the overpriced takeout trap. It's a cheaper and way more delicious way to get chef-crafted, restaurant-quality meals delivered right to your door. They're ready to eat and eat in just 2 minutes, which means way more time for you. And when things get hectic, Factor is very flexible, which I love. You can change up your order every week with plans from 4 to 18.
Oh, how you get that?
Or pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime. Next, one person that he had issues with, Quando Rondo, is tied to NBA YoungBoy's crew. Saw him, wanted to fight him. Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Tim, ended up shooting King Von, and King Von ended up dying that night. Ultimately, in that situation, Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Tim, got no charges for murdering King Von because Georgia has a stand your ground
Whoa.
law, and they gave
Come on, Coco.
his life was threatened in that situation, and he had the right to use force in the situation. Well,
Okay.
that didn't sit well with Lil Durk. He decided, according to the feds, to take things into his own hands when it comes to King Von's death. The reason why the feds got involved in the situation is because this happened in a lot of different states. So that made it very easy for the feds to get involved instead of local authorities. It just happened in California.
Oh.
Find out where the
Local
defense
authorities,
is.
the LAPD, whatever, in that place that would take care of the murder that happened. But because it happened from Chicago, California, to Atlanta, all things tied together, it was a lot easier for the feds to get involved because they deal at that level when multiple states are involved. So let's go over the documents that the feds released about what happened and what was the retaliation from that King Von affair. The document starts out saying the grand jury charges abductory allegations. At times relevant to this indictment, defendants Kevon London Grant, also known as Cuz, aka Vonnie, DeAndre Wilson, aka Didi, Asa Houston, aka Boogie, and co-conspirators 1 to 5 were members or associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which among other things produced and sold hip-hop music for artists primarily in the Chicago, Illinois area. Defendants Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago, Illinois. OTF is obviously Lil Durk's label, so off the rip, it's already tied Lil Durk in this situation. Now they go over the King Von incident that happened on or about November 6, 2020. DB. Now, who is DB? Davon Bennett, aka King Von. Davon Bennett is King Von's real name. A high-ranking OTF member. The reason why they didn't name specifically King Von in this, because then you would start getting a lot different parties involved, and they wanted the main focus to be Lil Durk, the OTF crew. So they just mentioned Davon Bennett, and King Von has passed away. So I'm sure they're going to figure out other ways to tie King Von to this situation a lot deeper. But right now,
here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Davon Bennett. It says high-ranking OTF.
Your time, everybody. Who wants one?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Curry. It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Bryant outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And the Warriors call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right, just not playing their best.
Project of a conspiracy began on a date unknown and no label ending around August 18, 2022. Continuing on or about August 19, 2022. Los Angeles County, Central District. And house round defendants. Inspired each other using facilities of interstate foreign commerce, airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet that intend the murder of one violation of laws against the California as consideration for receipt of consideration pay payment valid payment of money to write down or reiterate a little bit more exactly to purchase synthetic grants, cars, ski masks, fireworks, and ski masks, all this stuff to
there. Timeout called the Lakers.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul. Timeout called for the Lakers. It's time for T-shirts.
Basically him snitching on himself. I know in music you kind of pass it a little bit, but some of the stuff is the most detailed you pass it to the game. Now the interesting thing is there is a co-conspirator before in this indictment that allegedly told Lil Durk and all the people in power to kill Marlon that Marlon was in Los Angeles and they hotel location. This person is allegedly right now. They also revealed that co-conspirator was assuming Lil Durk texted co-conspirator 3. No fights under no names. So the feds have text messages, obviously have all this information because you have an electronic track record when you're doing this stuff. You're booking flights and shootouts happen at a specific day around that time. You can easily get by they used credit cards, which is the ATF and co-conspirators to purchase airplane tickets. All those defendants now they also got locations where they purchased.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Curry. He got a piece of it. Pass to James. Here's O'Neal. Off target at the rim. Now Curry. Rejected by James.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Los Angeles ball.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. During the beat, choking loss of the Laker girls dance team.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Warriors ball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in to the paint. Here's Green looking to win the run. Rebound, the Lakers.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
That free throw no good.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the second free throw is good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. To the middle.
Remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Chamberlain pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Wow.
And the Warriors call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Okay, buddy. Time to get loud for your Lakers youth dance teams. Let me hear you.
1:46 left to play in the first. Back to Paul. Nails the baby hook.
Paul.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Los Angeles ball.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Back to James. Double team on James. Pass to Bryant. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And so it's Golden State with it. Back to O'Neal. Here's Chamberlain. With the second effort. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 8 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound interception.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Substitution, Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry.
52 seconds left in the first. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep three. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Chamberlain. No made baskets yet. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
O'Neal pulls it in. The pull-up! And there's another one for the Lakers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers 22. The Warriors 8.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Timeout.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.